Hello everyone, welcome to Rex Saturn Gaming. This is episode 16 of our Silver Nuzlocke. We are about to enter Olivine City. We're gonna see what we can do here. This is the next town. This is the way the game wants you to go anyway. It's interesting because actually at this point, if you look at the map, you can actually go several routes. You could go back. So we did Route 38, Route 39, Olivine. We're gonna go down to Cyanwood Island. But you can also go, where is it here? Oh yeah, you have to keep going forward like this. Yeah, see how they have it, they consider it earlier? So it's Route 42. That's that whole route. Mount Mortar is its own little thing there. And then Mahogany Town. We might go do that. Lake of Rage is where we can get the Red Gyarados. Right, and then we continue on to Blackthorn and off to the Elite Four. But yeah, so right now we are back at Olivine. It's a port town. It's the main port city of the Johto region, and it actually connects by boat over... Well, I'm not going to spoil anything. I just realized I almost spoiled it. Most of you probably have played and know what I'm going on about, but for those who haven't, it's going to be a big shock, and I'm looking forward to see or hear about your reactions. That thing you have, it's a Pokegear, right? Wow, that's cool. So, here's the gym. You again? There's no need to panic. I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, the city's gym leader is in here. Supposedly taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Huh, boo-hoo. Just let sick Pokemon go. A Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go train at the lighthouse? Who knows, it might make you a bit less weak. Jeez, guy. I forget this is the town sign. Olivine City, the port closest to foreign lands. And then, the gym leader is Yasmin. Jasmine, the steel-clad defense girl. She's all about steel Pokemon. But she's gone! Nobody is here! So if we check with Dude, Jasmine, the gym leader, is at the lighthouse. She's been tending to a sick Pokemon. A strong trainer has to be compassionate. Well, Chabra. So, one of these guys has a good rod. This is the guy. Olivine is on the sea. And if it's on the sea, there are bound to be fish. I fished here for 30 years. Would you like to face the sea and fish? Yes, I do, sir. Ah ha ha! We have ourselves a new angler. The good rod. Fish aren't found in the sea alone. They go wherever there's water. Yes, they do, sir, but having a good rod, now that's the ticket. Okay, so with our good rod, let's see what we can fish up. Hopefully not a Magikarp. Not even a nibble. Might take a little bit, guys. Oh! Oh, a bite! A Koki, as they say in the anime. Koki. A Krabby attacked. Okay, we have our own little pincer Pokemon too. So let's put it paralyze it. I can't talk. I think this thing actually learns Guillotine, which is like a one-hit knockout, but I don't think it learns it till later levels. I've never trained a Krabby before, so I'd kind of be interested in training one. I think I can trade it, though, too, for a Voltorb, so I'm going to hang on to it for now. Oh, I only have 5 Pokeballs left? I hope this catches it. No, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. We are going to play the long game here, because I want it to whittle itself down. If I try to attack it, I run the risk of killing it. I actually realized I really need a Surfer. I can't really afford to screw this up. Okay, will this work? Down to 3 balls if we miss with this. Nice. Okay, very good. Very good. Its catch rate is actually relatively low, so... Krabby, the river crab Pokemon. The pincers break off easily. If it loses a pincer, it somehow becomes incapable of walking sideways. Loses its balance. This guy's name is going to be Colonel Clamps. I'm going with the short form for Colonel because I don't have space, but Colonel Clamps it is. Part of the Sea Army. Oh, Liz wants to battle. Where is she? I'll be waiting for you around Route 32. I might go check it out. I may. I'm not sure how much stronger they are now when they call you, so I'll have to look that up. So let's take a look at Colonel Clamps. Colonel Clamps, level 20 Krabby. I did teach him Surf. I replaced Harden, because he doesn't really need to learn any defensive abilities here. He's got good defense, great attack. So like primarily this guy, I would say, is like more of a heavy hitter, so I'm not too worried about it. But now we have a Surfer, so that's good. We can do stuff with that. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going back to Union. Not Union. I'm going back to Slowpoke Well. I'm going to catch me one of them Slowpokes. So I'll see you guys soon. I'll be catching one of you. Okay, so I am actually going to use a Repel. You might be asking why. I know there's only a few steps, but I am not going to have those steps count towards my second encounter. Remember, guys, if we look back at, I think it was episode 6, the only encounter I could have was, I had a Zubat down here already, so my dupes is already used. So my next encounter is my encounter. So I'm just going to keep moving around surfing and wear off the effects of Repel. Look at that. Funny little Lapras look, eh? But my point is, once the Repel wears off, I have a 100% chance at Slowpoke. And it's slow, but Water Psychic, I don't have water, besides sorry, not Mr. Krabs, but Colonel Clamp. And that's about it, right? So Bitey can't learn Surf, so I'd like to have a Psychic type as well. So, let's see what we get. Here we go. Oh, you're mine now. It's a lady, too. Well, level 21. Not bad, actually. Okay. Paralysis. I thought we'd get him at a lower level, to be honest. Already knows a Psychic move. That's good. Let's confuse it. That'll help whittle it down. I did buy more balls now, so let's see how Great Ball does. No! Great Ball, go! No, I mean, I have to whittle it down. I'm really chancing it not having any kind of health lost. Need more of that. Would you believe that I got it with a Pokeball? Straight up. That was my last Pokeball. I still had 8 Great Balls, though, but... Slowpoke, the dopey Pokemon! A sweet sap leaks from its tail's tip. Although not nutritious, the tail is pleasant to chew on. A lady Slowpoke. And we have a choice of making it Slow King. Sorry, Slow Queen, it's a lady here. Or a Slow Bro. I guess Slow Sis, it would be. So, what should we name this lady? So I like to play a game called Magic the Gathering, and in one of the planes, it's based on Greek mythology. There's a water goddess, one of the gods of Theros, and her name is Thassa. And I think there's even a psychological fear called thalassophobia, where you're afraid of the water. And so I think it's kind of a classy name. It's like a goddess, like highly powerful. So let's call this thing Thassa. Welcome to the team, Thassa. Oh, I can't wait to check her out. So we are back in Azalea Town right now, and let's take a look at Thassa. Thassa, Water Psychic type. Tackle, Growl, Water Gun, Confusion. Water Gun and Confusion are most important right now. I will be teaching her Surf, of course. Probably get rid of Growl for the time being. So stat-wise, once again, more offensive and defensive, but I think the special attack does get better. I hope it does anyway. Like, we're going to need a better special attacker. I mean, we have Goulet right now. If you look at Goulet stats, friggin' through the roof for special attack. Just, the problem is, Ghost is physical. So, like, we're not actually using her for her true potential, but... Anyway, welcome Thassa, we'll get you trained up. I will say it takes a while to get her to evolve, though. It's going to be, I think, level 38, somewhere around there. So, it'll take a while. We have to be careful with her. Gentle baby, because speed is... the name speaks for itself. Slowpoke. 15 speed. And it's, like, taking into account Melina was our slowest, if I can find what her stat is. Should be here. Yeah, 27. So, like, I don't think this thing's gonna be that much quicker. If we EV trained it against Ponytas, maybe, but... Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. What's going on, guys? I'm back home in my room. In my room by the Beach Boys. Good song. So this is the doll that Mom got for us. Little Charmando. So yeah, I trained up Thassa. I'll show you. I brought Janusz along for now. I have a little thing I want to do. But Thassa, okay, level 26. So, did teach her Surf. So not great stats though right now. Attack attack and defense are the best. I'd like to see a higher special attack. Thassa's gonna learn better moves as she levels up. Look at that atrocious speed. Like, that's still lower than what do you call it? Melina. So we'll see. I don't know. We might not use it. I'm a little disappointed. I knew it was slow, but I didn't know the stat was that bad. So I brought Janusz along for the ride here for a little bit, and I kind of have an idea. So we have Cut and we have Surf. We now have a lot of access to parts of the game we didn't have before. So I'm just going to go through Johto and just show you what Cut and Surf will allow us to do now. Right? So there's different little things we couldn't get before. So yeah, so I think I'll just do that, and we're gonna head out on an adventure and go see what secrets we can find. I might not do Dark Cave. I'm gonna say that. I think I might leave that, but we'll see. I'm gonna debate that, and I'll get back to you. So let's begin. So one of the first things we can do is, this is Cherry Grove City. We can surf over to this island. Oh, here's our encounter for this area though. Tentacool. Yeah, we'll take one. We had one, it's bringing me back to the 3 that we had in our Emerald series. But we'll see if we can get it. You know, it is a good defensive Pokemon. Can we get it? We got him, buddy! We got him! Tentacool. Tentacool's data added to the Pokedex. Tentacool, the jellyfish Pokemon. It drifts aimlessly in waves and very difficult to see in water. It may be noticed until it stings. It may not be noticed, sorry. Let's call him Triton. One of the sons of Poseidon. Let's do that. So yeah, if we get to this island out in Cherry Grove, and we talk to this gentleman here, we get a special item. A Pokemon I caught had an item. I think it's Mystic Water. I don't need it, so do you want it? Bade. Mystic Water boosts the power of water moves by, I think, 50%. I could be wrong about that. Back to fishing for me, then. So, definitely Thassa can benefit from this. I'm going to give that to her. Tree can be cut. You want to cut? Melina used cut. Now, you can't see an item, but if you press this, Hyper Potion. That's a little something. Now, I believe, once again, this might be just a Soul Silver thing, but if we surf just east of Sprout Tower, should be able to find something here. You know what? This doesn't count because we got an egg as our encounter. So unfortunately, we cannot catch this Poliwhirl. Wouldn't be bad to catch it, but we get a little item here. Oh, can't get the rare candy? I'm gonna have to come back for this. And back here is a little secret as well. PP up! Oh, I need my PP up! I'll be back again for this one too. Yeah, so Violet City has a lot of different little items. Ruins of Elf, east entrance. So just south of Violet City. This is an area we didn't go to. We did have access earlier in the game. It's the Ruins of Elf. Ruins of Elf! A look and touch tourist site. Try the sliding stone panels. There are some puzzles here. And if you do the puzzles correctly, you can, I think this is where we do it. Oh, yeah, so this is like ancient ruins that exist in this region. What's very cool, mythologically speaking, is that this Johto and Sinnoh are actually somewhat related to each other. And in Soul Silver, there's an Arceus event where you can bring Arceus, and he's able to create either a Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina for you, if you wanted. They're called the Shinjo Ruins, and they're somehow tied to the Ruins of Elf, which is pretty cool. So, Ruins of Elf have a Pokemon called Unknown. They look alphabetical. They're very useless in-game, but they basically look like letters, and they're kind of the thought is that they are the origin of the alphabet for the Pokemon world. And it's the way that Arceus basically formed the world. That's another theory. And that, it's kind of Judeo-Christian because, the concept is that Christ is the Logos, or the Word of God. So, like, Arceus used the unknowns to create the world. There's even a Pokemon myth about he had 1,000 arms. Loxton does a good video on this. Loxton Noggin. It's all about how those arms could have actually just been unknown, and Arceus was commanding them, and he was speaking out being into existence, the same way Arceus, or same way in the Judeo-Christian worldview, God said, "Let there be," and then there was, right? Let there be light, and there was light, sort of thing. So, why am I here? Well, there are different places we can get to. We can surf over to the other side, I believe. Unless I'm mistaken, we may have to get to it through Union Cave, but I will be back. I'm going to get some repels, and then we're going to see if we can get over there, because there is a cool little bird Pokemon we can catch if we play our cards right. I'll be right back. Okay, we have a slight conundrum, ladies and gentlemen. If we surf, the chances of getting Wooper are very, very high. Now, Wooper is a water-ground type. It evolves in a Quagsire. It does learn Earthquake. Having water-ground is pretty decent because the only weakness is grass, and there are basically no grass threats at all. There's only one threat in the Elite Four, which is a Vileplume that Karen has. But, you know, I know the thing is I'd be doubling up on water. But that being said, Natu doesn't really learn any good Psychic moves. It is Psychic Flying, but its moveset is pretty weak in this generation. Gen 4 it learns Confusion early, and that's good. But I already have a Psychic type, and I could honestly train Janusz. You know, if I get Friendship and evolve him during the day, I could make him a Espeon. So, I don't know, it's kind of something to think about, but I think a Wooper is the way to go. The only other option would be if I can get a Geodude in Mount Mortar. I'm going to check to see what the likelihood of that is. Yeah, so Geodude is not a very high chance of getting in Mount Mortar. The kind of Pokemon we can get there are Machop, Rattata. Our chances, and Zubat even, our chances of duplicates is pretty good, that we'll get another shot at it, but at a 5% encounter rate, I'm not going to take my chances when I can get like a 60% on the water here. So I think I'm gonna skip Natu. I'll still show you where you can get one. Oh, you do have to go through Union Cave. Man, I'm just a liar in this episode, eh? That being said, we're still gonna surf. Maybe we'll surf down here and see what we can find. Yeah, here's an entrance to some stuff. This is another part of the ruins. It's a ruin puzzle. I'll have to show you guys one episode of that. We'll do that in a secrets episode. Probably volume 2. But where's that Whoopie boy? Whoopop! Whoopie! There we go. A Whoopie boy! Oh, a Whoopie lady. Let's confuse it. Look at that cute little face. Poor Whoopop. Okay, I sent Melina out, paralyzed it. I just cut the video for you guys there. We got him! Wooper, the water fish Pokemon. When it walks around on the ground, it coats its body with a slimy, yet satisfying, I mean poisonous, film. Give a nickname to Wooper. A lady Wooper. I want to call it Woopop, but that's more of a guy name. Let's call her Poppy. Woopoppy. Nice Woopoppy. Okay, just back on Route 32, there's this tree we can use cut on. And if we go up here, there's a gentleman. Roar! People run when I roar, but you came looking. That pleases me. Now take this. TMO5. Roar! It's roar! Even Pokemon run from a good roar! Sorry guys, I don't want to yell. It'll just kill the mic if I do it. So yeah, roar, it's interesting. It can force a switch out of our opponent. So it's something to think about. Let's go check our guys and see what our catches were like for stats. Poppy, Water Ground. Water Gun, Tail Whip, and Slam. Slam is not great, but at least it's an attacking move. Man, the stat distribution for my Pokemon this game, they seem to all be attack and defense. and like in no speed. I'm getting no speed. Oh, it's a killer. So yeah, there's Whoopee. Can I see other guys? Triton, Water Poison. Poison Sting, Supersonic, Constrict. We'll learn a water move later. It's a more balanced defensive Pokemon. I'm not going to use it. I don't really need to right now. Remember Biliana? I should train up these guys. I'm curious to see. I can just look up their moves, I guess. But look at some of these beasts we have in here. Colonel Clamps. He could come in handy. We might still trade him for electric type. So yeah, that's what we got. Sorry that one went a little long, guys. But you know what? That's what happens when you're having fun and you're exploring the nature of Johto. Or exploring the wilds of Johto. You know what? We'll call it Johto Secrets Part 1. That's what we'll call it. We'll keep doing that as we progress, and we'll look at other little areas in the region. So, thank you for watching. This has been Rex Saturn Gaming, episode 16 of our Silver Nuzlocke. I have nothing else to say. Have a good one.